Hey everybody, so patch 5.10 has just hit, which means that command crates have now changed what they are dropping. Unfortunately, it seems like crates you already have do not change their drop tables, but this does give me a good excuse to go through and get rid of all my old crates. So are going to start with 43 crates, it looks like, on my shadow, and I am opening them in tank spec today because, as I'm sure you've noticed, I have been doing a lot of tanking recently. So that's an improvement armoring wise. Already a step up. Going to claim these before I forget. So I really could use some better tank gear, which is good because my DPS set is almost maxed out anyway. And while I do DPS my shadow in PvP quite a bit, I very rarely DPS on her in PvE. And actually, even if I get duplicate armorings here, that's not that bad because I do have a separate tank PvP set and PvE set. So I wouldn't mind having two. 244. Now I think those are the same. Yeah. You could argue that the 244 is better because it costs less in repair costs, but actually that's a pretty compelling argument. So maybe I'll go ahead and grab that one just in case I don't get anything better. All right, let's go through and just claim things since we're close to hitting the inventory limit anyway. I guess I'll take that and companion gift. Wait, that's rep. Never mind. Do want these CXP consumables definitely because next week is double CXP. So I'll probably start the next video or maybe the one after that with a big opening of all of my packs. I already have a 246 hilt and it's a tank one anyway, but I could really use the 248 tank hilt. One of the nice things about I don't know if I need that or not. 246. Yeah, maybe for one of my lesser played tunes. Let's claim that just in case. And I will disintegrate the rest. Now, if I do hit a new command rank, I will not be opening that crate because it'll be like a. I don't know if it's actually tier 5 or if it's just like tier 4B. But it, sorry, trying to multitask here. But I do want to do them all in a separate video. So again, with these pants, they're the same as what I have, but lesser repair costs, so I will take them. And these cuffs as well. I should probably just wait until I at least... Ooh, what's that? Wonder if that's new. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. I wonder if I should just wait until I have like this maxed out at least. Because there you go, now I have better pants. I really shouldn't have claimed those pants, because these are just pure better, but that's what I get for being whatever the opposite of hesitant is. There's a word, not tenacious, there's a word that starts with the T. Temeritious? Like temerity? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know if that's even a word. Okay, this is a tank relic, but it increases defense, which is not ideal. My inventory is getting full, so let's keep opening until I max out. A belt, okay, definitely will take that. That's very good. And I think that's my first 248 piece for my tank. Survivor's robe, 244. We already have one of those. Survivor's headgear. So that superseded this one. If I was really patient, I would and careful, that's Savant, not Quick Savant, so not as good. If I was really patient, I would just hold on to like these guys in my pack inventory thing until I had something better. But I really like being able to select all and then delete. So I'm not going to do that. I will go ahead and claim, well, let me keep going in case I get a gold. Or really in case I get 2 gold, because even if I get just 1 gold, I can still use it on my tank set, or my PvE set, and my PvP set. There's another orange headgear. Alright, now we are full up. Bulwark's device. Okay, that's good, but it's the exact same. Well, no, it's not the exact same one I have. This is a Mark III. I'm not sure which is better. Um, Hard to tell with the augment in there. Seems to have higher defense, but less of other things, presumably. More endurance is nice, less mastery. I don't actually think I want that, because defense is not really the most useful tanky stat. It has the same absorption, so what would I be losing? And same power, so it's plus 8 endurance, minus 57 mastery, and plus 65 defense. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep that one. Very tempting, and if it was like starting from scratch and I didn't have to augment, then maybe it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but tank DPS is actually really important in both PvE and PvP these days, especially in the harder content, so I'm not willing to sacrifice that much mastery for that much defense. Okay, so I'm clicking on things that I do want, which include that. Do you want this piece of headgear? And the companion gift. Jawa junk. I'm gonna kind of just ignore the blues, I think, from this point on. Alright, claim those. And then the rest of this we should be okay to get rid of. Yes. Alright, we did get a crate. I'm gonna plop that one down here since it is a new crate. They're still called tier 4. But that one has a chance of dropping new mats, although this might be a new mat, so I don't know. That's what I heard. Maybe I heard wrong. I know the internet being wrong isn't even possible, but apparently it is. There is a legendary relic, which is cool, but again, it increases defense rating. I'm sure there's some fights where that could be situationally useful, but not the majority of them. Bastion implants. This is kind of like the same thing, but in implant form instead of earpiece form. Same deal. I lose some mastery, gain 8 endurance and 65 defense. Not too worried about that. Now, if it was legendary, I would definitely go for it, because that's going to be an overall upgrade. But it's not, so don't really care. And one more. Gloves. Alright, I will definitely take these gloves. 246 are very useful. I want the tokens. I want the legendary companion gift. Survivor's Saber Staff is what I already have. I wouldn't mind a 248 version, but don't need the 246. And mods and enhancements for tanks, the ones you get from this, are not really useful, so I wouldn't take anything for that reason. Certificate of Accomplishment. Sounds like a participation award, but I will take it nonetheless. And I want that and that. Again, don't want that. And I'll take this guy. The Jawa junk. More Jawa junk. I like how Jawa junk, quote unquote, is actually a fairly valuable item. I definitely use that for the green underworld or the blue underworld mats. I'm always running out of those because none of my main tunes have underworld trading. I have plenty of tunes that have it, but I have to like switch to them to actually queue things up, which I don't do as often anymore. I think I forgot to disintegrate. That's okay. We'll just claim some of our newer items and then we will disintegrate. I think everything else down here is old, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so let's claim these and then disintegrate all of these. Alright, not quite enough for another crate, but we're getting closer. Might have one more by the end of the video, and I do have enough crates on this tune to do one more video at this level. And then the next video after that will be the one that has all of the new and improved crates with a chance of 252 gear, maybe even better. I'm not sure how that works. Survivor's headgear, I don't really want that. Another one of those purple implants. 7 crates to go. War Leader Shield, I think I already have. So this armoring is really a tank armoring, whereas the one I have right now is DPS, but the one I have is 248, so I think I'd rather have a 248 DPS than a 246 tank. If it was a 248 tank, then I might switch. Even so, I'm doing pretty good on endurance, and every bit of DPS helps. Alright, Superior Command Boost, that's always nice to get. This is actually a pretty good tank relic. I still like using the DPS relics because they give you endurance and they provide, obviously, more DPS. But if you're going to go with a tank relic, this would be a good one. Unfortunately, it's 244 anyway. So even if I wanted that type of relic, I still wouldn't be that convinced. All right, anything else here worth taking? I should probably get a companion now, because then I think if I did that, these companion gifts would be lit up, and I'd have less risk of accidentally disintegrating them. I will certainly take an encrypted memory core. All right, we will disintegrate this last stack, and that should give us more than enough room to open up these last 4 crates. What do we get here? Another 244 Saber Staff. And another one. Purple Earpiece, and last one for this video. A CXP consumable. Alright, so a couple good things here. Overall, definitely an improvement. Looking forward to doing a couple more of these pack opening videos in the near future, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, there will be plenty of war zones and operation videos until then. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day.